Hi, I'm very excited with today's video because I'm going to review my first ever cushion foundation, which curiously is also my first ever Chantecaille foundation. So I'm going to tell you some details and data regarding this product. I'm going to swatch the shade that I got, which is vanilla, and compare it with some other shades of foundations that I have in my collection. I'm going to share with you my 10 hours wear test, and finally I will tell you my thoughts about it. My name is Marisa and I would like to welcome you to my channel where we talk about everything beauty and lifestyle, focusing on over 50 issues. Let's talk about this product. It comes in this beautiful box with the print of an elephant on the top. It's produced in Japan. It has a shelf life of 8 months, is cruelty free and vegan, and it's fragrance free, which is definitely very good. The foundation comes with one refill and it has instructions on the back of how to remove the cushion that is already introduced in the packaging and how to place this one. And of course it looks like this. I think the cushion is just beautiful and I love the elephant on the cover. And when you open, you have this puff. It's not really a sponge, I don't think so. It feels more like some soft suede. And then you open the foundation and you have, of course, the cushion. To remove the cushion, you just need to press on the bottom like this and it will come off like this. In terms of quantity, each cushion has 12 grams or 0.42 ounces, which means 0.84 ounces in total between the two cushions. One thing that is very interesting is that for each cushion that is sold, Chantecaille will provide a bottle of milk formula for the Sheldrick Foundation to feed baby orphan elephants, which I think it's the cutest thing ever, and better than providing a bottle to a baby elephant, only giving it myself. I think it would be amazing. Chantecaille states that this foundation is the most inclusive that they have launched up to the moment. The foundation comes in 8 shades which are flexible and they can stretch. If you are already a user of one of the foundations from Chantecaille or of this Real Skin Plus concealer, Chantecaille has on their sites matching foundation tables which show for fair, light, medium and deep skins for the different warm or cool or neutral undertones, which are the right shades of cushion, and that will make the choice easier. I got the shade vanilla and you will see by the application that it's a little bit too yellow for me. I wonder if the shade nude would be the right one, but this was the one that I got and I can make it work. In terms of claims, Chantecaille states that this is a water-based foundation that provides a natural finish with a fresh feeling to the skin. It's lightweight, has a buildable coverage, and that it smooths and blurs imperfections of the skin. It also claims to protect the skin against pollution due to a network of sugars. So I'm going to show you now the application this morning and how it wears throughout the day. So I only have my skincare applied and I'm going to use the puff that comes with the foundation on my right side of the face, and on the left I'm going to use my fingers. So I'm expecting a pretty light coverage since this is the cushion. It says that it's buildable, so we shall test that as well. I'm going to... So this is the vanilla shade. I think it's probably going to be a very good match for my skin. The footage is not very light because I'm maintaining the ISO pretty low in order to ensure the best possible quality. So I just pressed on the cushion and this is what it came out. It's pretty exciting. My very first cushion foundation. Oh! It feels super fresh on the skin. Oh. that's pretty. It's really smoothing out and really leaving a layer of color, blending out the skin in a very natural way. A little bit on the forehead, and then we will compare the left with the right. I just had a shower and I'm letting my hair dry out naturally, so it's looking pretty peculiar, as you can see. My hair is naturally nor wavy nor curly, something in between, especially on the bottom layers. So just for you to see how it looks like when I do not do anything to it. Of course, I'm pretty sure that we can also use a sponge, but the sponge probably will take a lot of foundation. So this is how the foundation is looking. No foundation on this side. Foundation on this with one layer. It's like a light medium coverage, and it really smooths out the surface of the skin. It looks more blurred, and it has provided a healthier, more even out look to the skin. It has like a natural skin finish. The skin has some luminosity, but it's not radiant, oily, nothing of the sort. Just looks like healthy skin. Let's see if we can build up on this side. On the side of the nose, where I have more redness. The skin feels very comfortable, just like if I had placed a very light moisturizer. It's still a little bit tacky, but not extremely. And I think this shade is good for me. It's a little bit, just a tiny little bit warmer than my natural tone and undertone, as you can see by my neck, but I can bring it down, and I think that a lighter shade would be too light for me. So now I'm going to apply on my left side with my finger. 1, 2, 3, here and here. I'm going back to the puff. I don't like to rub because my moisturizer has a little bit of silicone, and I feel that when I rub it starts to peel off as a little flakes, which is quite annoying. It can be applied with the fingers, but with the moisturizer I use, I feel it's not practical. I'm building a little bit more on the nose and on the areas where I have more pigmentation, which is here on the side. It really was not a good idea to use my fingers on this side, and it's not a problem of the foundation because it looks beautiful on this side. It's the moisturizer that I used. When we rub, it starts to peel off, and that is affecting the way the foundation is looking on this side. So for me, the puff is really the method to go. The puff or a sponge. So this is how the foundation looks like in 100% natural light. I'm close to the window in my office. This is on my right side, and this is for you, Alice in Wonderland. You can see here the texture that I always mention. So these are pit scars that are left from acne when the healing does not occur properly and the skin looks pitted with depressions and holes. So I have them here on the sides of my cheeks and here on the temples. This side is a little bit better, but I have here on the temples as well. But the foundation is looking beautiful, very natural. The skin feels very comfortable. It's still a little bit tacky, but nothing that will jeopardize the application of makeup on top. I'm not going to set it at all. I don't feel it needs to be set. I'm going to apply just a little bit of blush. So 5 hours have passed since I applied the foundation, and as I hope you can see, it's now too radiant. It's actually going on oily, and this foundation is quite curious because just like this one, the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better, at around the 3 hours mark, the water in the formula plus the oils that have been released by my skin make the skin look luminous plump, and I actually like it. It's a radiant with which I can live. It's definitely much more radiant than what the skin was when first applied, but now at the 5-hour mark this is oily on the T. I didn't powder, I didn't set the foundation, so what I'm going to do now, and this I will do until the end of this wear test if needed, is I'm going to blot the foundation. It picks up the oil, a little bit of foundation, but not much. It will still remain on the skin. And now I'm going to powder it. And this will be the only time, independently of the result, if it's enough or not. Because if I powder more than once, it will make the skin cakey, which I don't like, of course. So I will powder once, and after this, I will just blot if needed. And this, like this, we still have this area on the side that is still radiant. See you in 5 hours. 4 hours have passed since I applied the setting powder, so I've had this foundation for a total of 9 hours now, and I'm really ready to remove it and consider the day finished. I have to say that I'm really impressed with the foundation, because for a cushion one, I think its performance is really impressive. I'm going to get you closer, so hopefully you will be able to see better how the foundation looks on my skin. The image is now darker, but if I increase artificially the light, the image will lose quality, so please forgive me. I think it's better this way. So I can tell you that my forehead is now oily. Despite the setting powder, after 4 hours my oils have come through, and the same has happened here, and you can see it with more shine on the image. And I also have some shine on the side, but I didn't set this area, only the T-zone, so this was to be expected. And also a little bit here on the chin, as you can see. It's not that it's looking extremely bad, it's not looking cakey, it's just it's become too radiant and the oils have come through. I think that this wear test has proved that on my combination skin, in order to be able to use it during an entire day, I have to set it. I would say the wear of this foundation is a good one, between 7 to 10 hours, depending if you have a combination skin or a dry skin, and if you set the foundation or not, and how you set it. I would be reticent to recommend this foundation for oily skins. So considering the results of this wear test, I can say that I totally agree with several claims that Chantecaille has for this foundation, that it is lightweight, that is buildable up to a maximum of a medium coverage, that it has a fresh natural finish, that it blurs imperfections and smooths pores. I could see it up to the point in which the oil started to come through, that the shades are versatile and are flexible. I can see it up to a certain point in lighter skins, in medium darker skins. It's more difficult for me to access because I don't have the experience. So if you have tested it and you have darker skin than mine, please leave your experience below on the comment section. I think that it's a very good foundation. In terms of quality and packaging, I totally recommend it, especially considering that we are contributing for a philanthropy cause as well. The only issue is, of course, the price, and it's up to you to decide if this foundation is inside your budget or not. Personally, I don't think I'm going to buy it again. I will save it inside the shelf life that it has for special occasions or for traveling. The only thing I still have to say is that regarding the skincare claims, I cannot agree or disagree with them at the moment, and what I can say is that my skin definitely felt comfortable and hydrated throughout the day. And this is it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it and I hope you found it useful. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up, and perhaps you would like to take a look at some of the videos I have here on the cards. I would like to thank you for the time that you have just spent with me, and until next time, bye!